We made it to the second division. It's not been great, but now is when we kick on. Welcome back to Building FC Andorra. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Andrew. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we've got our first episode in the second division with FC Andorra. It's been a bit mixed. There's the table. We currently sit 15th. We've played 8. We've won 3. We've lost 5. No draws because no one likes draws. We started out with a defeat against Ibiza. And then we came back to beat Osasuna 2-1. I was like, we've got this. Maybe it isn't going to be as bad as I think. Then 3-1 loss, 3-0 loss. Stowe won against Lugo. Lost to Almira, 2 late goals as well. 83rd, 94th minute. We should have got a point there. But then we beat Zaragoza. Riera with a goal from a throw-in. And then we lost to Mallorca, who have sacked their manager. What we're going to do today, we're going to play Mirandes, who are one position above us in the league. We're going to look at our 4-4-2 diamond. We're going to restructure it. We're watching a lot of RDS videos on the thought process. And I want to play possession based. And he did a really good one on a 4-3-3. So I'm going to use what we learned from his video, which I'll put the link below because it's really good. Watch RDF stuff. I'm going to take that, put it into a 4-4-2 diamond, try and play possession based, because my thinking is if we stop them having the ball as much, maybe we stop getting beat as much and conceding as many goals. I need to show you the transfers first, don't I, as well? You'll see them more when we go into game. You'll see there we didn't spend a penny, we didn't have a penny. Adre Castellano came in at fullback, although he's crossing 7, he's fast, concentration, decisions, positioning's decent, and we needed someone else. Diego Fernandez left, I don't think he was good enough. On that side, we also managed to bring in Gaston Silva, who is much better than Castellano. Fairly quick, crossing, first touch heading, he's 6 foot, so maybe stop losing those back post headers. I like Gaston Silva a lot. I bought Jamie Alvarado to play as the DM, but he's actually playing as the Mazzala because dribbling, marking, passing's decent, good position. Off the ball isn't great, but he's quite quick as well, right-footed, so he's been playing really well. We also lost Danny Mora. We couldn't get him back on loan. They wouldn't let us. They're going to use him. So switched it around to be the right back is the more conservative one. Jeremy Blasco is perfect for that because he's also a centre-back. Positioning 17. Physicals are good. Marking, tackling, passing of 10. Solid upgrade at that sort of full-back position. Also, we didn't have an AM last season, so tried to sign a couple of players. Jordan Hallsgrove came in from Celta Vigo. Like, passing's decent off the ball, composure, dribbling. He's good enough. We also started the season without a goalkeeper. Ratty got injured. There's a rule in the second division where you can only register players who earn over £1,500 a week. Another goalkeeper didn't. So we had to play a greyed out keeper the opening game, maybe why we lost. So we have brought in Angel Fortuno on loan from Espanyol, our affiliate club, who is fairly decent. Then the last one really struggled with the AM position, so we brought in Pablo Valcarce on a free, crossing, dribbling, first touch, passing, off the ball. Physicals are good for a 30-year-old, and then he got injured. 4 to 6 weeks, it was 2 months to begin with. That's a massive blow. Okay, we're going to build this new 4-4-2 diamond. This is the starting shape. We'll start with the fullbacks. Blasco, I think fullback support is probably the best. We want him to get up and support, to be an option passing, but we don't really want him bombing on as much. Centre backs, we're going to go for take less risks, take fewer risks. Same with the second centre back. Now, because we've got Gaston Silva, I'm going to play him. Because we're playing the diamond, I'm going to play him attack. And I'm going to get him to stay wide, shoot less often, because we don't want him shooting. And then with this centre back, I'm going to get him to stay wider as well. So there's a shift round, and that'll be even better with our halfback. Pedraza, he's going to keep playing there. We want him to drop in those lines, drop down in there. Centre back will move around, wing back will move up, giving us a nice little shape there. The midfield, I've been not sure what to go with. I think I'm going to continue with Alvarado as a Mazzala, and I'm going to put it on support for now. I may have to go on attack to get him in those channels. With this one, I'm sticking with centre mid on support. Box to box, I don't want him getting too further forward because we've got the AM. I want him to shuttle up and down there, and so I provide an option for the halfback, an option for these two, help the little triangles there with the wing back as well. Because I think if I had a really good passer, I'd probably play an AP at the number 10, but we don't. So it's going to be like an auxiliary forward. So I'm going to put him on AM attack so he gets in the box and tries to finish. And then we're going to have a pressing forward on support because he's moving on, he drops back, he moves on, drags defenders out, and hopefully create some space. And then rather than advance forward, I'm going to go for the poacher, just so he's always around the box. We've got width there, we've got width there, we've got creativity with these two. It gives us a little bit more. And now RDS video, he had his inside forward on the left marking the centre back to try and press the ball. I'm going to try it with the AM. I'm going to get him to mark the centre back to the right, and I'm going to get him to press, mark, tackle harder. To stop the opposition just playing the ball around aimlessly, I'm going to get him to push on, leaving the poacher free. And you know what, I'm going to try, RDF only did one, I'm going to get him on the other centre back. So we're then pressing both centre backs, hopefully got a man free to receive those passes. We're going to get these guys on, mark tighter and tackle harder. I'm not going to do it on the halfback, so I want him to keep his position. I'm going to take more risks on the two. We'll put it on all three actually. I want these two to be the passers, to be the guys who are going to try and ping passes to the forwards. Now, instructions wise, I want to play on positive. I think balanced is too cautious. I'm going to play on wide because I want to stretch their defence. If we're pinging the ball around really slowly and really methodically, we want to stretch them out, try and create gaps to create opportunities. We're going to play out from defence. We're going to go all the way back, as RDF suggested, to much shorter, much lower tempo. I'm going to play for set pieces because they're so crucial in this game. I'm going to leave the rest of it blank. In transition, I'm going to counter press. I want these guys to push. We need to get the ball back as quick as possible to then hold the ball. I'm not going to put a hold shape for now. I might do it in the bigger games. And I'm going to get the goalkeeper to roll it out to whoever's free. I think it's something about my friend Gareth, GYRFM, is that if you pick someone specifically, if they're marked, we could just punt it away and then you lose the ball. We don't want that. And then out of possession, we're going with the much higher line. And I think because I'm a bit cautious, I don't want to go much higher defence. I'm just going to go higher, squeeze up enough, but not recklessly. I'm going to force them outside. I know it's dangerous with the crossing, but we should have enough men in there to deal with that. We're going to go trigger press more often. The prevent short goalkeeper distribution, I don't want to prevent the shot and they go long over the top of our defence. I'm going to leave that to let them roll it out to the defence that we're then going to press. And I'm going to put stay on feet so it keeps us compact. Don't go diving in, stay on your feet, and hopefully we'll get some benefit out of it. So there we go, that's our new possession-based diamond. And what it's going to mean going forward is, players that I sign, our DNA is going to be first touch, passing, decisions. People that can pass the ball, people that can make the right decisions, and obviously good first touch so we can move it quicker. That's going to be our system. That's going to be our DNA, plus the teamwork work rate. I think stamina as well, because we're going to press. We need everyone moving together. That's our 6 DNA components. And something I will change now because I'm going to have to change my training schedules because I've got attack wings, but don't play wingers. I'm going to change that to attack patient. Makes sense, doesn't it? And I'll show you kind of why we had to change it up. So we set 8 goals. Isn't great, right down the bottom. Our XG though, we're 7th with 10. So we're creating chances, just not scoring, which is backed up when we go to the conversion. This pains me. 9% of our chances are going in. That's terrible. So We probably need to keep the ball rather than snatching at it. So that's what we're going to try. Where are we for passes? So we're 7th at the moment. And I would hope to get that up higher. 10th for pass completion of 89% and average possession 52. So I think that could go up even higher. Here we go. I'm really excited to see how this 4-4-2 diamond gets on. Start Arana and Henry up front. Henry's the more aggressive of the two, so he can press. Arana, we just want to finish. Timiluzkov is a better passer. He's not an AM, but again, we just want him getting in the box. He's a striker. He can do that. Riveroa and Alvarado as our midfielders. Pedraza is the halfback. Riera, although he's a centre-back, will play that sort of restricted full-back role. He'll be fine there. Villanova, Gaston Silva then covers at left centre-back with Castellano with his pace, getting up and down the flanks in Fortuna and goal. I'm going to change Fortuna actually, I forgot, to a sweeper keeper, just so he can mop up just in case. Here we go, let's see how we get on here. Now, it's important when you change a tactic not to get too hung up on the early results. So we just changed that a week ago. We need to let it play. So we're looking for the short pass, which we're seeing. Arana's in! Oh, he's got a score there. There you go, that's better. Sorry, new laptop, new graphics card, all that, so hopefully it looks better for you guys. There's Timenikov. There's Henry getting down the channel. Timenikov's in! Ah, save. So we're bossing possession and we're creating the most chances. That's all we can ask for so far. Let's see what else we can see. Henry going wide as the pressing forward. Alvarado inside him. Henry, Riera's fullback, cuts it back. He probably shouldn't be getting that far ahead, but I don't mind. Gaston Silva booked, okay. Can that go wide? Free kick, Silva to take. Pushed wide. Corner, we need to be doing better from corners as well. Oh. I think we've only scored one from corners all season, which is not like us. Okay. Half time, so it's 0-0, but we've created more chances. We've got 69% possession. It's going alright. It's going alright. I'm just going to let them carry on like that. We'll see on 65 if you have to change anything, but just need the goal, don't we? Pastels. Moreno down the right hand side. Working it across. And the shot goes over. Come on, boys. Silva, Tizmenikov, Alvarado, ball into Arana. Yes, Juan Carlos Arana. That's what I want to see. Yes. This is where Andorra's season kicks off. Tizmenikov, the ball wide to Alvarado and Mazzala. The first time past to Arana. That's to take more risks. The poacher there to tuck it away. Just like we planned it. One back by Riera. Henry. Tizmenikov. Ball into Arana again. And there's the 9% conversion. Can we get another one? Molina. So Nova, Riera into Henry. Good ball, Arana. Oh, that's a good chance. As soon as you pause at one of their highlights, like, oh god. Riera wins it. Oh, it's given away again. He shouldn't have been going long there. Let's hope we don't get punished for that. Pastel's out wide right. Ball into Nacho Perez. Fortuno with a save. Riera with a throw. Henry brings it down. Back to Riera. Easy ball. Villanova. Way back to the keeper. That's fine. Fortuno, but he goes long. Simic. Arana. Alvarado. Henry. Tizmenikov, Henry, Riera, that's beautiful. And that's our centre-back taking a shot. Let's get the kid on. We've got the 15-year-old Castellano. Stop going long, you dick. Oh! That would have been so undeserved. But it's the keeper going long. He is offside. He is offside. Castellano. Huge win for the boys. Decent amount of chances. Really good possession. I'm happy with that. Really, for the first game of that formation, really happy there. 3 points there takes us up to 11th. I am so happy with mid-table. I'd be delighted if we finished there. So there we go. That'll do us for this episode. We've created a new look 4-4-2 diamond, which seemed to work well against Mirandes, was fine. Let's see how it does against other teams, and hopefully if we just stop teams having the ball, we can stop them creating chances. We just need to convert more, and maybe a striker's the way we go. Well, once we get the AM back and we can move Tizmenikov up front, maybe we'll get some better conversion. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying building FC Andorra. Please let us know by dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We've got tactics, Wonder Kids, all good stuff. From me, Andrew, until next time, thanks for watching. Cheers.